How to never get angry or bothered by anyone, Stoicism quotes. In a world filled with constant challenges, unexpected setbacks, and interpersonal conflicts, maintaining emotional equilibrium can often feel like an uphill battle. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that equips us to navigate life's complexities with resilience, clarity, and inner peace. At its core, Stoicism teaches us how to cultivate a mindset that shields us from the turbulence of external events, enabling us to remain calm and composed no matter what life throws our way. This article explores how Stoic principles can help us rise above anger and irritation, offering practical guidance through powerful Stoicism quotes that illuminate the path to emotional mastery. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions but transforming our relationship with them. It encourages us to recognize that while we cannot control external circumstances or the actions of others, we have complete authority over how we respond. This shift in perspective empowers us to break free from the cycle of reactivity and instead approach life with intentionality and grace. Anger, frustration, and annoyance are natural human responses, but they often stem from misplaced expectations or attachments to outcomes beyond our control. By embracing Stoic teachings, we learn to let go of these attachments and focus on what truly matters: our own character, values, and inner tranquility. The relevance of Stoicism extends far beyond its origins in ancient Greece and Rome. Its principles resonate deeply in today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, where stressors abound and patience is often tested. Whether it's dealing with difficult coworkers, navigating family dynamics, or managing personal disappointments, Stoicism provides a toolkit for emotional resilience. Through its emphasis on self-discipline, rationality, and acceptance, Stoicism helps us reframe our experiences and transform potential sources of irritation into opportunities for growth. This article will delve into the essence of Stoicism, exploring key concepts such as the dichotomy of control, virtue as the highest good, and the importance of aligning our thoughts with reality. Alongside these insights, we'll examine some of the most profound Stoicism quotes that encapsulate the philosophy's teachings. These quotes serve as reminders of the power we hold to shape our emotional responses and maintain harmony within ourselves, regardless of external chaos. By internalizing these lessons, we can cultivate a state of mind where anger and botheration lose their grip, allowing us to live with greater serenity and purpose. Understanding Stoicism, a path to emotional resilience. At the heart of Stoicism lies a profound understanding of human nature and the interplay between external events and internal reactions. Central to this philosophy is the concept of the dichotomy of control, which asserts that while we cannot control the external world, people, circumstances, or outcomes, we have absolute authority over our thoughts, judgments, and responses. This principle forms the cornerstone of Stoic practice, teaching us to focus our energy exclusively on what we can influence, and to relinquish attachment to everything else. By doing so, we free ourselves from the emotional turmoil caused by trying to impose our will on uncontrollable factors, thereby fostering a sense of inner peace. Another foundational tenet of Stoicism is the pursuit of virtue as the highest good. Unlike material wealth, social status, or fleeting pleasures, virtue is considered the only true source of happiness and fulfillment. According to Stoics, living virtuously means embodying qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues guide our actions and decisions, helping us navigate life with integrity and purpose. When faced with adversity or provocation, practicing virtue allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, ensuring that our behavior aligns with our highest values. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of aligning our perceptions with reality. Often, our emotional distress stems not from events themselves but from our interpretations of them. For instance, feeling angry at someone's rudeness may arise not from their words but from our judgment that their behavior is unjustified or personally offensive. Stoics advocate for examining these judgments critically, questioning whether they are based on facts or distorted by bias. By cultivating a rational and objective mindset, we can prevent unnecessary suffering and maintain emotional balance. These principles collectively empower individuals to manage their emotions effectively. Instead of being swept away by anger or frustration, Stoicism encourages us to pause, reflect, and choose how we wish to respond. This deliberate approach transforms emotional reactions into conscious decisions, enabling us to act with clarity and composure. Over time, consistent application of Stoic practices strengthens emotional resilience, allowing us to face life's challenges without losing our inner calm. In essence, Stoicism provides a framework for mastering our emotions, ensuring that external events no longer dictate our inner state. Stoicism quotes, "Wisdom to transcend anger and irritation." To fully grasp the transformative power of Stoicism, one must immerse oneself in the profound words of its greatest thinkers. Their quotes distill centuries of wisdom into concise, actionable insights that continue to resonate across time. Below, we explore some of the most impactful Stoicism quotes and unpack their meanings, revealing how they can guide us toward emotional mastery and freedom from anger. One of the most celebrated Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, reminds us in Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote encapsulates the essence of the dichotomy of control, urging us to focus solely on what we can influence, our thoughts and attitudes. When someone irritates us, for example, Aurelius' words remind us that their behavior is beyond our control, but our reaction is entirely within our domain. By shifting our attention inward, we reclaim agency over our emotional state, preventing anger from taking root. Epictetus, another pillar of Stoicism, offers a similar perspective in his Enchiridion. "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This insight underscores the idea that external events are neutral. It is our interpretation of them that assigns meaning and emotional weight. If a colleague criticizes our work, we might instinctively feel defensive or offended. However, Epictetus invites us to pause and consider whether their feedback is constructive or unwarranted. By separating the event from our emotional response, we gain the clarity needed to address the situation rationally rather than emotionally. Seneca, known for his eloquent letters, provides practical advice for managing anger and on-anger. "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." This quote challenges the instinctive desire to retaliate when provoked. Anger often arises from a perceived injustice, but responding in kind only perpetuates negativity. Seneca's wisdom encourages us to rise above petty grievances, choosing instead to embody the virtues of patience and compassion. By refusing to mirror the behavior of those who upset us, we preserve our dignity and reinforce our commitment to living virtuously. Another powerful reflection comes from Marcus Aurelius. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. This quote highlights the Stoic practice of reframing perceptions. When we feel bothered by someone's actions, it is often because we've judged them harshly or taken their behavior personally. Aurelius reminds us that we hold the power to reinterpret these situations, recognizing that others' actions are rarely about us. By revising our narrative, we dissolve the emotional charge and restore inner peace. Finally, Epictetus delivers a poignant reminder in Discourses. Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. This statement reinforces the Stoic belief that our emotional reactions are shaped by our beliefs and assumptions. If we expect others to behave perfectly or align with our preferences, we set ourselves up for disappointment. By letting go of rigid expectations and accepting people as they are, we reduce the likelihood of feeling irritated or resentful. Each of these quotes serves as a guiding light, illuminating the path to emotional resilience. Together, they form a toolkit for transcending anger and irritation, empowering us to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and grace. By internalizing these teachings, we can transform our emotional landscape, cultivating a mindset rooted in clarity, patience, and virtue. Applying Stoicism in daily life, practical strategies for emotional mastery. While the wisdom of Stoicism is profound, its true value lies in its applicability to everyday situations. By integrating Stoic principles into our daily routines, we can develop habits that shield us from anger and irritation, fostering a life of calm and purpose. Below are practical strategies inspired by Stoicism, along with real-life examples that demonstrate their effectiveness in action. 1. Pause before reacting. One of the simplest yet most powerful Stoic practices is pausing before reacting. When faced with a provocation, taking a moment to breathe and reflect allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Consider a scenario where a coworker interrupts you during a meeting, dismissing your ideas. Instead of reacting defensively, pause and ask yourself, is their behavior within my control? By reminding yourself that their actions are not a reflection of your worth, you can choose a measured response, such as calmly addressing the interruption or seeking clarification later. 2. Reframe negative perceptions. Stoicism teaches us that our emotional reactions are shaped by our interpretations of events. Reframing negative perceptions can transform irritation into understanding. For instance, imagine being stuck in traffic. Instead of viewing the delay as an inconvenience, reframe it as an opportunity to listen to a podcast or practice mindfulness. This shift in perspective reduces frustration and helps you make the most of an otherwise stressful situation. 3. Practice gratitude. Cultivating gratitude aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control. By appreciating what we have, we diminish the power of external frustrations. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for, whether it's your health, supportive relationships, or a simple pleasure like a morning cup of coffee. This habit trains your mind to focus on positivity, making it harder for minor annoyances to derail your mood. 4. Visualize challenges. A key Stoic exercise is premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of adversity. By mentally preparing for potential challenges, we build emotional resilience. For example, if you anticipate a difficult conversation with a friend, visualize how it might unfold and rehearse your responses. This preparation reduces anxiety and equips you to handle the situation with composure, minimizing the risk of anger or defensiveness. 5. Focus on virtue. Living virtuously is central to Stoicism, and aligning your actions with virtues like patience and kindness can diffuse anger. Suppose a family member makes a comment that feels hurtful. Instead of reacting angrily, remind yourself of the importance of compassion. Responding with understanding not only preserves harmony but also reinforces your commitment to living virtuously. Real-life example: handling workplace conflict. Imagine working on a team project where a colleague consistently misses deadlines, causing delays. Initially, you might feel frustrated or resentful. Applying Stoicism, you could pause and reflect. Their behavior is beyond my control, but I can control how I respond. Reframe the situation by considering external factors that might be affecting their performance, such as personal challenges or workload. Approach them with empathy, offering support rather than criticism. This response not only resolves the issue constructively but also strengthens your professional relationship. By incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can harness the power of Stoicism to navigate challenges with grace and resilience. Each small step reinforces your ability to remain calm and composed, ultimately transforming your emotional landscape and enhancing your overall well-being. Conclusion: embracing Stoicism for lasting peace and growth. The journey to mastering our emotions and freeing ourselves from anger and irritation is neither quick nor effortless, but it is profoundly rewarding. Stoicism offers a timeless roadmap for achieving this transformation, equipping us with tools to navigate life's inevitable challenges with resilience and grace. By internalizing its principles, the dichotomy of control, the pursuit of virtue, and the alignment of perceptions with reality, we cultivate a mindset that prioritizes inner tranquility over external validation. This shift not only enhances our emotional well-being but also fosters deeper connections with others, as we learn to respond to conflict and adversity with understanding rather than reactivity. As you embark on this path, remember that Stoicism is not a destination but a practice. Consistent effort is key to integrating its teachings into your daily life. Begin by reflecting on the Stoic quotes explored in this article, allowing their wisdom to guide your thoughts and actions. Incorporate small, actionable steps, such as pausing before reacting, reframing negative perceptions, and practicing gratitude, into your routine. Over time, these habits will reshape your emotional responses, enabling you to face life's trials with unwavering calm and clarity. Ultimately, Stoicism invites us to embrace a life of purpose and virtue, where external circumstances no longer dictate our inner state. By committing to this philosophy, we unlock the potential to transcend anger and irritation, replacing them with patience, compassion, and resilience. The result is not just personal peace but a profound capacity to contribute positively to the world around us. So take the first step today, and let Stoicism illuminate your path to lasting emotional mastery and fulfillment.